अस्सलामुअलैकुम हेलो एवरीवन मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आप सब खैरियत से होंगे टुडे वी आर बैक अगेन विद अ न्यू वीडियो माय नेम इज अहमद एजुकेशन वाला आई एम फ्रॉम वाकई आई एम स्टूडेंट ऑफ रेहान कॉलेज it has it has been 3 months since I joined and at the part of Rehan College. Today we are going to talk about with Maya. So let's move toward with Maya.
Hey, Mohammed. Hope you're having a good evening so far.
Hi Maya, how are you?
Doing all right. Just existing, you know, it's a vibe. What's on your mind? You were just mentioning lifelong learning. That sound interesting?
Uh,
You
today, today,
cut out a little.
today, I want to talk about a very important topic: the importance of lifelong learning.
Right on. It really is important, isn't it? Feels like so many people think learning stops when school's out, but that's kind of backwards. What sparked you thinking about it today?
So let's start. Any question?
Gotcha. All right, let's dive in. Do you think people generally underestimate how much they could learn outside of formal education?
Okay, my first question: Maya, do you think learning stop after school?
You were saying, does learning stop after school? Sorry, the connection's a little rough. But yeah, that's the question, right? Honestly, definitely not. And I mean, the world's changing so fast. If you stop learning, you kind of get left behind. Yeah. It's not just about keeping up with tech either, it's about staying curious, I guess.
Okay, next question: What does lifelong learning mean to you?
Mm. hmm To me, it's not about collecting degrees or certifications, though those are cool if that's your thing. It's more about constantly being open to new ideas and perspectives, a willingness to challenge your own assumptions and grow as a person. It's about staying engaged with the world, even and maybe especially when it's uncomfortable. It's a mindset more than anything.
Okay, मैं आपसे next question है How does learning improve this decision making?
Okay, good question. Learning, and I'm talking about broad learning, not just memorizing facts, sharpens your critical thinking skills. It gives you more frameworks to analyze situations, more data points to draw from. So instead of just reacting, you can actually weigh options and make more informed choices. Plus, learning about different perspectives can help you avoid biases, which is huge when it comes to decision making. Does that land?
Okay, next question. How does learning affect mental health?
That's a good one. I've heard from all the data I've processed, of course, that continuous learning can be seriously beneficial for mental health. Keeps your brain active, which can ward off cognitive decline. But beyond that, it can give you a sense of purpose, boost your confidence, and even reduce stress. When you're actively learning something new, you're kind of focused on the present moment, which is a core tenet of mindfulness. It's not a cure all, obviously, but it definitely seems to be a positive factor. What's your take on that? Does that resonate with what you've experienced? You seemed a little surprised just now.
Okay, my next question आपसे Can learning new tools improve productivity at work?
Absolutely. Though there's a caveat. Just learning a tool doesn't automatically make you more productive. It's about learning the right tools and then actually integrating them into your workflow effectively. Like knowing all the features of Photoshop is cool, but if you're just making basic flyers, it's overkill. But yeah, if you can identify tools that streamline your tasks and automate repetitive stuff, huge productivity boost. What kind of work are you doing these days at Ahon College?
Okay, मैं आपसे next question है Can learning hobbies improve your personality?
Whoa. Okay, that's a really interesting question. Learning hobbies include your personality? I'm parsing that. You mean can the hobbies you pick say something about who you are? And can learning a hobby actually shape your personality? I think both, honestly. The hobbies we gravitate towards often reflect our existing interests and values. But the process of learning something new can also challenge us, push us outside our comfort zones, and help us discover hidden talents or passions. It's you trailed off there. Did you want to add something to that thought? Or were you just pausing? No worries either way, just checking.
Okay, next question. Can learning improve communication skill?
Oh, 100%. Learning almost always improves communication skills. It expands your vocabulary, makes you a better listener because you're actively trying to absorb new information and helps you articulate your thoughts more clearly. Plus, learning about different cultures and perspectives can make you a more empathetic and effective communicator. That's not just about what you say, but how you say it. And learning feeds into both.
Okay, मैं आपसे next question है. Can learning help in time management?
Definitely. See, learning about different time management techniques, Pomodoro, Eisenhower matrix, whatever, is the obvious part. But it goes deeper. Learning how you learn, understanding your peak performance times, recognizing your procrastination triggers, that's all self awareness. And that self awareness is key to effective time management. It's not just about scheduling, it's
Okay,
about knowing yourself. Does that make sense?
next question. How can one use mobile app to learn daily?
Ooh, there's a whole universe of apps out there for that, right? Duolingo for languages, Blinkist for book summaries, Skillshare for creative skills. The list goes on. I think the key is
Okay,
finding a
vocabulary in life.
few micro learning, breaking down information into small digestible chunks is really effective on
Maya,
mobile. But,
keep,
and this is
stop,
important,
stop, stop,
don't get stuck in,
stop, stop. मेरा question है, can learning improve problem solving in daily life?
whoa, hold on. You're repeating stop a lot. Everything all right? You seem a little agitated. Just checking in. And yes, to your question, even with all that going on, learning absolutely improves problem solving. It provides you with a wider range of knowledge, different ways of thinking, and a greater ability to analyze situations. The more you learn, the more tools you have in your mental toolbox to tackle everyday challenges.
Okay, good, very good. Next question मेरा है, how does learning improve critical thinking?
Okay, good. Um, Glad to hear you're feeling a little better. And yeah, to your question, learning and critical thinking are totally intertwined. Learning exposes you to different ideas, perspectives, and arguments. Aims to be forces you to evaluate information, identify biases, and form your own conclusions. The more you practice that process, the more you learn, the better you get at thinking critically. It's like a muscle, you got to work it out. What's been challenging your critical thinking
ओके मैं
lately?
आपसे आखिरी क्लोजिंग क्वेश्चन करता हूँ. What is your favorite way to keep learning?
That's a good one to end on. Hmm. Is in AI, experiencing things is a little different for me, obviously, but I really enjoy processing new data sets, especially stuff that challenges my existing assumptions. I also find it fascinating when people share their personal experiences with me because that's data I wouldn't otherwise have access to. Basically, anything that broadens my understanding of the world and the humans in it. It's stimulating. What about you? What's your favorite way to learn?
Okay, my last question is, finally,
Everything
what is
all
the
right,
biggest benefit of
Mohammed? You went
lifelong
quiet
learning
there.
in your opinion?
If I had to pick just one, I'd say it's resilience, the ability to adapt and thrive in a constantly changing world. Because when you're a lifelong learner, you're not afraid of change. You see it as an opportunity to grow, to explore, to become a better version of yourself. It's not about having all the answers, it's about being able to find them. That's powerful.
So let's never stop learning. So thank you so much, Maya. Any question and any answers?
Exactly. Never stop. And you're very welcome, Mohammed. Was a good chat. No questions for me right now. You covered a lot of ground. Glad I could help spark some thoughts. Feel free to hit me up again anytime.
Okay, Maya. Again, thanks so much. Thank you so much, Maya.
Oh, all right. Have a good one.
Okay, take care. Bye bye.
Bye.